You walk into a room, you don't know why, but you feel good. You visit a new city, a new country, a new place, and you can't explain why, but you just have a good feeling about it. You're in the company of a particular person, could be the same sex, could be the opposite sex, and you just have a good feeling about it. And the opposite. You walk into a room and you just feel terrible. The vibes are all wrong. You're introduced to a new person and you get a horrible feeling. You go to a new place, a new city, a new area in a city that you've been before, a new country, a new situation, and you feel uncomfortable. You feel there's something wrong, but you can't quite explain it. You should not ignore those feelings. You should not ignore your gut feelings. I've talked about this before in other videos and explained it in other ways. But the combination of your senses, the combination of what you've experienced, the combination of what your parents, your loved ones, the people that are important to you, the people that are valuable to you, the people that care about you, have taught you, have instilled in you, it's all in there, in your brain and in your guts and in your DNA. And all those senses working together extrapolate the situation, and they deliver to you on a silver platter what you feel as an unexplainable vibe about a person, about a place, about a situation, about a job. Doesn't matter. You know it when you feel it in a positive way, and you know it when it's in a negative way. You should not ignore that. You should know that it's your body, it's your gut talking to you, warning you. If you ignore it, if you go against the bad vibes, you will most certainly pay the price, and you will certainly find out why those early warnings were being delivered to you in just a matter of time. There's a reason you get bad vibes from somebody. There's a reason your initial feeling, your initial vibe that you receive, your initial instinct is something to be taken seriously, is something to be given thought, and something not to ignore. At least take the pause in making a decision based on the feelings and the vibes that you got from that person, from that place, from that situation, from the words you heard. Remember, your guts and the collective mind is working in the background, and they deliver you with a warning. You know, sometimes you see something, a picture, a song, a perfume, a scent. It's recorded in your mind. If you will, it's recorded in the hard drive of your mind, but it's not in the memory. So another time, maybe 10 years later, maybe 2 weeks later, maybe 30 years later, that same thing again hits you, and that first contact, the first interaction you had with that situation, that smell, that sound, that voice, that scent, whatever, it will immediately come back to you, because it was there in your head, in your hard disk, if you will, of your mind all along. It was just not being recalled until it was triggered by the current situation. And just like that, that is an indication to you that the things that are good for you are there in your mind, and when a situation presents itself, when a person presents itself, when a circumstance presents itself that is against what is good for you, it will be delivered to you in the form of a bad vibe, a bad feeling you cannot explain. And that is why you should not ignore it. So when you get that feeling that you cannot explain, positive or negative, you must not ignore it, and you must certainly go with it. All the best.